The idea for Wild in the Wind was initially inspired by the passing of a friend of mine and a particular memory I had of us that just seemed to play on loop in the months after they passed. And it was of us driving around in my dad's car when we were 17, playing super cool music with the windows down. It was on full blast, and I just remember us laughing and living our best lives with our head just wild in the wind, hence the title. So I really wanted to capture those fun memories in this song. But I also wanted to say the things that we just don't say enough of in our everyday lives. You know, telling a friend or a family member that you love them and thanking them for having your back, you know. I think we're all guilty of taking people for granted and not saying those things enough. So I'd written a solid draft of the chorus and the bridge for Wild in the Wind, but I was struggling with what exact story to tell in the verses. So I took this into a writing session with Anna Pearson. I met Anna over in Nashville when we were both playing the Bluebird one night. And I was just blown away by her talent and how professional she was. And I was like, girl, we gotta work together, whether you like it or not, we're gonna work together. So we kept in touch, and a few months later, this was our first writing session, and we did it over Skype. I sent Anna the little voice memo I had and told her the inspiration behind the song, and she was on board immediately. She just picked it up like that. And we wrote this song so quickly, we really did. I'm especially proud of the twist we managed to put on at the end of the song to symbolise someone's ashes flying wild in the wind. I think there's a lot of movement in the song. You know, it talks of that friend catching flights and travelling and, you know, riding in the shotgun seat. And I think it's just really beautiful to imagine that person still travelling even after they've passed. The track for Wild in the Wind was actually recorded over in Nashville by producer Dr. Ford, and he also plays so many of the instruments on the song, like drums, bass, piano, organ. He's a bit of a show off, to be honest. And I was so pleased that Smith Curry was booked to play the dobro and the steel guitar, because his resume is just a who's who of country music. He's played for everyone from Dolly to Taylor Swift. So it's pretty crazy that he's playing on my little country song. But everyone that worked on this record was just insanely talented. Chris Condon's on guitar. He's currently Billy Ray Cyrus's musical director. Pete Lyman mastered it. I mean, he's Grammy nominated and has mastered albums by Chris Stapleton and Brandi Carlile. And I'm so glad that Anna, my co-writer, agreed to sing on it. It was a really cool full circle moment to hear her harmonies on the song, because they're just so beautiful. The reaction this song has received when we play it live has been pretty powerful. Quite often you can see people crying in the audience, but you know, it's not that sad crying, it's kind of that bittersweet kind. People quite often come up to me after the show and say, hey, that song reminds me of my brother, or that song reminds me of my friend, or that song reminds me of my parents even, someone said. So I hope when people hear this song, you know, it can help bring those emotions out. But I hope it also just makes you smile and remember the fun and loving memories you have with that person, because those memories last so much longer than grief. They really do.
Whoa.